Hey everybody, Dan here with Pain Free You. Gorgeous day. Can you see all the green behind me? The trees are all coming in. Love it. So, today I wanted to talk about the power of choice, default versus a chosen response. So, we'll get to that in a minute. Enjoy the greenery. Beautiful day. Hope everybody's well. Been a busy day, been inside all day, so it's nice to get outside, get some fresh air. Breathe in the calm, exhale the chaos. So, the power of choice. Default versus a chosen response. So what I mean is, when we have symptoms, when we have pain, oftentimes, without thought, our default response is typically ouch initially, but then fear. And if we aren't aware of our response, we can sometimes spin for a while in the fear and catastrophize and wonder and worry if this is forever. Now, if you've been watching my videos for any length of time, you know I'm talking about perceived danger pain or perceived danger symptoms, which basically means that the brain is sounding a false alarm for perceived danger, but not actual. Now, there are some legitimate cases where pain or other symptoms are from legitimate causes, illness or injury. And there is a process for figuring that out. Chapter 6 in my book explains the assessment, and there's also an assessment available at isthispdp.com, and you can do the assessment on your symptoms to see what's going on. But once you know it's a mind-body condition, meaning created by the brain as a warning, we can choose a different response to the symptoms or the pain, because we know what it is and we know it's a false alarm. We know it's a brain misperceiving danger, and it's operating on fear and misinformation. So what I'm going to encourage you to do is notice your default response to symptoms and begin with practice to change that consistently from default panic to calm reassurance. I know what that is. I'm okay. It's a false alarm. It's temporary. And I can teach my brain over time with consistency and clarity that the symptoms don't need to be there. So ask yourself, what's your default? Sorry about that. Sorry about that. What is your default response to any of your symptoms? If you are continually and consistently responding with fear, panic, freak out, that is going to continuously fuel the perception of danger. And so we want to start to shift that. And it's hard. It's really hard because our default, our instinct is, ouch, oh no, something bad's going on. But with the accurate knowledge of how this system called the human body, the brain, the pain system, nervous system all functions, we begin to realize that, well, maybe I'm not broken or sick. Maybe I've got a brain that's just really hyper alert and perceiving danger everywhere and turning on symptoms. But the panic and freak out response is not doing you any favors. It's normal, it's natural. I get it. Been there for a long time when I had my back pain and sciatica. But we have to learn to respond differently. You can't stop the initial ouch when you get a sharp pain or sharp symptom. You can't stop that. But what you do next matters. And what you do next, I would encourage you to be along the lines of, I know what that is. Maybe even put a smile on your face and go, it's not comfortable, it's not fun, it's pretty wicked sometimes, but nothing harmful is happening. Scary, but not dangerous. And remind yourself continuously, consistently, that you're going to get through this, because there's a proven process to teach the brain that you're actually okay, so that the brain makes a different decision on whether or not to sound the alarm. So nice quick video today. Ask yourself, what's my default response? And have I been more consistently shifting that default fear, freak out, panic to calm reassurance, clarity, certainty, knowing that this is all temporary? Give it some thought. Comment below. Let me know your thoughts. If you're on YouTube and you're not yet a subscriber, please hit that red subscribe button. That'll help the channel grow. Share these videos. Click the share button and send it to people you know who might benefit. If you need some help, painfreeyougroup.com. And my alarm was just telling me that, hey, get inside because it's almost time for the evening session today on Wednesday. So, with all that said, I love you folks, and we'll see you soon. Take care.